The 7 investigators first exposed a Detroit police sergeant hit with a staggering number of complaints from citizens.
He's accused of harassing people of color, using racist language and excessive force. The department put him on desk duty within hours of our report airing.
Now 7 investigator Ross Jones is revealing more officers with significant allegations of misconduct who have remained on the force.
And once again, his reporting is already forcing change.
Recognize this guy?
Yes, I do.
That's him?
That's the officer that put me over.
Detroit Police Sergeant William Zeolla is the kind of cop you don't forget.
He was the most aggressive. Was like a pit bull with a muzzle.
On the force for 25 years, Zeolla was promoted just last year, which might surprise you when you learn that no officer on the force today has received more complaints from citizens than him, 93 and counting. And among those filed against him and his partners, you'll find recurring allegations of improper searches, unnecessary force, and harassment. Stanley Perkins has been pulled over by Zeolla, and not just once or twice, he says.
I've been pulled over by him about 4 times.
The first back in 2016, just as he was leaving work.
And the first thing he said was, "Do you have any guns or drugs on you?" And I'm just like, I'm just getting off work. Snatched my door open, pulled me out the vehicle, walked me to the back, cuffed me, put me in the back of his scout car.
Perkins said Zeolla searched his entire SUV without finding anything.
I mean, he was acting like straight up like a street guy. He called me a back and forth with different kind of names.
Did he ever tell you why he pulled you over?
No, he didn't.
Why do you think he did?
I was a black man in a BMW.
He was let go, but about 6 months later, he saw Zeolla again. This time, he says the officer claimed it was over a bad headlight.
He snatched my door open, pulls me out the car again. I'm like, here we go.
Another search of his car again yielded nothing. Perkins was neither arrested nor charged, but after both run-ins, he filed complaints against Zeolla, alleging he was being harassed. Both were closed without any discipline.
I think he thought I was a drug dealer. I'm a businessman, so I like nice cars. I buy nice cars because I work hard for it. So that doesn't mean I'm a drug dealer because I got a nice car.
I will never forget that. Just because of the treatment of that officer.
Cass Birchfield was driving with his friend in Detroit when he says he was pulled over by Zeolla and his partners with their guns drawn. The reason for the stop, he claims, a broken windshield.
Once the door was open, he got one cuff on and literally just pulled by the handcuff. When I got home, I had cuts on my wrist from the cuffs.
The most aggressive of the officers, he said, was Zeolla, who searched his car and came up with nothing. But Birchfield still left with a ticket for that broken windshield. His complaint against Zeolla did not result in discipline.
That's not how you treat someone on a traffic stop.
Zeolla hasn't just been on the receiving end of complaints. Along with his partners, he's been sued at least 12 times throughout his career.
As soon as I turned around, I just was tackled from behind.
One of those cases involved Keenan Ellsberry, who says he was driving to his ex-wife's home in the early hours of May 2nd, 2011, when a team of Detroit police officers pulled him over, they said, for not using a turn signal. We spoke with him back in 2015.
They handcuffed me, choking me, kneeing me. The whole time they were asking for drugs and guns. Where are the drugs and guns?
Police said Ellsberry attacked them. One said he grabbed for an officer's gun. He was charged with 4 felonies, including assaulting an officer. But that all changed when one of the cops on the scene came forward, alleging Ellsberry was a victim of police brutality. He said while he was handcuffed, officers kicked and punched him, and that Zeolla stepped on his face, then called him a name. The charges against Ellsberry were dropped, and the city settled his lawsuit against DPD for $285,000 without admitting any fault. Taxpayers have shelled out more than $750,000 to settle lawsuits where Zeolla is a defendant. In each case, the department admitted no wrongdoing.
Something is wrong. Something is definitely wrong. Obviously, there's no scrutiny of his behavior, and he's been getting away with it.
Zeolla declined an on-camera interview, but reached by phone said he's received so many complaints because he investigates more citizens than a typical officer. He said his primary job is to find drugs and guns on the streets, and says citizens file complaints to discourage officers from pursuing them. He added that lawsuit settlements are not an admission of guilt, and that he was not disciplined over the allegations made in the Ellsberry case because they were not true. But Zeolla is hardly the only Detroit officer we found with significant allegations of misconduct. Records we've obtained show 113 officers on the force have tallied at least 30 citizen complaints. 58 have been sued at least 5 times, with one cop, Tyrone Gray, named a defendant in 16 lawsuits. 93 cops have been disciplined at least 10 times, with one racking up 85 punishments alone. The city would not release his or her name, saying they were exempt because they work in an undercover or plainclothes capacity.
I appreciate your investigative reporting. When people see this on TV, they just shake their head. What is going on?
Tonight, Officer Zeolla's alleged and documented misconduct is under review by the department, and he is not alone. Tonight on 7 Action News at 11, other officers on the force today with lengthy histories of alleged misconduct, not just from citizens, but from prosecutors. I'm Ross Jones, 7 Action News.
Ross, thank you. We'll look forward to the later report.